Alright. Here we go. Back at it. It's been several mornings. Time-wise, it is only the next morning from last night. But for me, having alternated between being asleep and being awake, time and day is of no concern. Excuse me, Shiki-sama. I hear a voice, and Hisui enters the room. Move that a little bit closer. Good morning. I have brought you something to drink. I don't even have the energy to say thank you. I can only stare longingly at what Hisui brought me. Shiki-sama, can you drink it by yourself? If you cannot move freely yet, I can help you. She leans over to me to check my condition, helping me to drink, as she says, but she won't even touch my body. More importantly, I can't allow her to get close to me. It's just the same as yesterday, even though my body won't move. Oh, God! Alright, you know what? Fuck it. That was so fast. Maybe Twitch didn't even notice. I don't know. I don't care anymore. I'm so tired of this. I'll edit it out of the VOD, but I'm... whatever. Enough is enough. Jesus fucking Christ. I feel like going crazy. Me too! I can drink water by myself. Please just leave the glass over there. Yes, as you wish. Hisui places the glass down and waits by the wall. I manage to move my arm and place my lips on the cup. The cold water is tasteless, just like air. The burning in me cannot be soothed just by just this water, and my thirst cannot be quenched by such a thing. Hold on. I don't trust it anymore. I'm mad. Hisui stares at me silently from the wall. What is this? Not being able to move for only 3 days, and I already feel jealous of Hisui. Being able to move freely like that, not having to feel this pain. I start to get a little annoyed. Hisui. Yes? What is it, Shiki-sama? If you finished your task, please leave. I can't relax with people around me like this. Okay, I think we're safe. Shit. Come on. Okay. But, Shiki-sama, in that case, I told you, if I need anything, I'll call for you. Don't make me say the same thing over and over again. Talking makes me pretty tired. As you wish. I will return in a while, so please do not strain yourself. Damn, man. The door closes. Hisui comes every hour to take care of me. I let out a deep sigh. I feel even more tired. Thinking that I have to turn back Hisui like this more than 10 times today makes me depressed from self-hatred. Ugh! A pain stabbing in my arm causes me to waken. I gasp for air. It appears I fell asleep at some point. That person is still in that basement, continuing to kill his body. Damn it! I strike the wall with my fist. I can move! No. How long do I have to stand this pain? Or will this pain continue forever until I do something to him personally? Just what in the world do I have to do? I strike the wall again. Huh? My body. It's moving. I lift my upper body from the bed. Okay, so he can move. The motion, which took me about an hour to do before, seems so natural now. No. Like it always has been. And I may even be healed. All right. I'm all better. Is that end quote? I'm so happy I jumped from the bed. Whump. Ugh. Something falls down. I lower my gaze. On the carpet, it's my forearm, which detached itself from my elbow. I guess it was a dream. Using all of my power, I lift my upper body. My arm is still attached to my body. I don't have any feeling, not even pain. It appears I'm not broken yet. Shiki-sama, may I please enter? Hisui's voice. I guess it's time for her to check up on me again. Yeah, come in. Excuse me. Shiki-sama, please lie down. The doctor has told you not to sit up. Well, I can't be sleeping all day. And even if you call him a doctor, I don't have any appreciation if he can't help me at all. Hisui lowers her shoulders silently with an apologetic look. I feel annoyed. If she acts like that, I'll just get more miserable. Why can't she understand that? This woman. Stop it. If you keep showing such a pitying face, I'll just feel worse. I'm very sorry, Shiki-sama. If you've got something to do, hurry up and do it. I can't do anything, so it should be easy for you to change the seats or my IV. Yes, as you wish. Hisui wordlessly changes my IV bag. Taking care of the sweat and blood-stained sheets, along with my pajamas, is apparently Kohaku-san's job. Even though she's done, Hisui does not withdraw from the bedside. Hisui? Shiki-sama. May I ask you a question? Hisui's voice seems to be quivering. Yeah, what is it? Shiki-sama, does your body hurt? For a moment, I almost yell at Hisui. Does my body hurt? Can she, someone not me, understand the pain I'm going through? I'm about to go insane from the constant sensation of my body being stabbed, and I can't even move all while this is happening. She looks at me like that, and asks me if my body hurts. Who knows? I don't know. I've just become numb all over. Yes. Hisui's voice is shaking more and more. It feels like my body's being burned by an invisible fire. I'm dying bit by bit from my fingers onward. Hisui stays there in pained silence. And then... Shiki-sama, Hisui's voice is no longer shaking. Calm as always. Calm as always, uninflected voice. I cannot stand seeing you like this any longer. Hisui says all of this, but her expressionless face seems like she doesn't care about me. My heart starts to race. Because we don't know. The impulse to want her increases. Hisui stands this close to me. Her body is this close. If I just reach out my arms, I can make her mine. Shiki-sama, Shut up! Don't look at me with that face. This anger is totally unexpected. I can't stand her expressionless face. So I take the IV bag and throw it at her. Splat. Okay, I think we're good. Sorry I have to keep doing this, but I have to keep doing this. The red stain splashes all over Hisui, but her expression does not change. Shiki-sama, please do not strain yourself. That way of talking. That expressionless voice. Shut up! This is my body. I can do what I want with it. Her unchanging expression. It gets more and more on my nerves. That's it! Hisui, this has nothing to do with you. Of course you don't feel pain or anything like that. Shiki-sama, please calm down. Her expression still does not change. No matter what I say to her, she receives it quietly. That only makes me even angrier. Yeah, of course. Compared to you, I can never be that calm. Because as hurt as I am, you don't even raise an eyebrow, and you just calmly observe me. Shiki-sama, please do not push yourself. If you yell like that, your body may yet get worse. Why, you... That's enough! Get out of here! I'm sick and tired of looking at you. You're worthless! As you wish. Please excuse me, Shiki-sama. Hisui leaves the room. As she does so, I happen to see her fingers. Her fingers are clenched so tightly, I expected to see blood flow. As if she's trying to kill her expression as much as possible. I understand instantly that it is for my sake. Since I told her not to pity me, she just withstood all my selfish venting of anger on her. Damn. What am I doing? It's not like I'll get better if I take it out on Hisui. No, not just that. Oh my god. It's just completely without warning. Like, fuck you. I hate this. Not just that, but there really is something wrong with me. Not only did I take it out on her like that, but when she was close, I was lusting for her. If seeing her skin so close and smelling her light fragrance makes me want all of her, I'm no different than him. That's why I said we're the same. Again. Because you and I are the same person. Shut up! That's right. The same. Just like I was. Locked up all this time. You too. Shut up! In this room. Locked up for life. Unable to leave this prison forever. You... Eternally locked away. I said shut up! I slam my head against the wall. The voice stops. But as a price, my consciousness fades. Then, I dream of the basement again. It's afternoon now. Looks like evening, actually. The headache that greets me when I wake is slightly less than usual. Kohaku-san finishes changing me for the third time and leaves. Hisui did not come again after that incident. Of course. After what I said, it's only natural not to come back. Hisui won't come again. Just thinking that, I start to feel my spirit drift far away. But I understand that it's for both of our benefits. If by some chance she does come again, all I'll do is take it out on her again. And I don't deserve her kindness. Please excuse me, Shiki-sama. Saying that, Hisui enters my room. Hisui shuts the door, but does not come any closer. In her hands, she holds a tray with a glass of water. I have brought you something to drink. Do you care for it? Hisui really is expressionless, but I can still see her fingertips shaking. Hisui. Why? After all those terrible things I said, why is she still taking care of me? It's okay, Hisui. You don't have to force yourself. If you don't wish to be near me, it's fine. Shiki-sama, I am not forcing myself. Rather, please do not force yourself, Shiki-sama. Hisui's emotionless voice. Her shaking fingers. I finally realize it. It isn't that her voice is emotionless. It's that she's killing the emotion in her voice. Okay. I'm sorry. You can hate me if you want. It's all right, Shiki-sama. I cannot do anything, so it is natural for you to scold me. That isn't natural at all. The only one at fault is me. I'm sorry. My body's a little heavy. I don't think I can drink by myself. Can you please help me? Yes. I've been waiting for those words. Hisui walks to my bed. Please excuse me. Saying that with a restrained voice, she lifts my body. Hisui? Please, drink slowly. With one hand supporting my back, she brings the glass to my mouth. Until now, Hisui never touched me no matter what. Gulping down a few mouthfuls, I shake my head. Hisui puts the glass to the side. Then she puts her hand on my forehead. Thump. My heart starts to pound heavily, in a totally different way than other times. Hisui, is this all right? Hisui lifts her hand. There does not seem to be a fever. Hisui murmurs this. I didn't even think so. All of my pain seems to fade away with just that. Hisui, can I ask you a favor? Yes? What is it, Shiki-sama? Could you please keep your hand there for a bit longer? Why do you want me to do that? Your cool hand. It feels good. If you do that, I can relax. All of my pain disappears, as if it were merely a lie. Hisui's cheeks turn slightly red, and with a smile, she places her hand on my forehead. That's strange. Why do I feel nostalgic all of a sudden? I feel relaxed. My consciousness starts to become at ease. Yeah, come to think of it, I felt like this when Hisui took care of me like this before. Thank you. And sorry, Hisui. My consciousness sinks into oblivion. For a brief period of time, for the first time in days, I slip into a peaceful sleep without any pain or suffering. It's midnight, and I made Hisui return to her room. Even though I felt better earlier, I don't know when that headache will return and make me lose my sanity. It's gonna be a lot of editing in this VOD. Furthermore, there's something still wrong with my body. Even though I can't move my fingers, I wouldn't be surprised if they suddenly moved against my will to attack Hisui or Kohaku-san. My headache does not stop. My body does not move. Maybe it's not just pain being transmitted when that guy hurts his own body. I cough uncontrollably. Ever since he started stabbing himself in the throat with a knife, I haven't been able to breathe properly. Shiki Roa would do anything to hurt Shiki. He's gotta stay on high alert. Okay. My hoarse voice echoes through the night. I can't even perform a simple task like breathing normally unless I concentrate. Is this the end? This body was supposed to have died 8 years ago. It's not that I never thought it would end up like this. Alright, yeah, okay. I hold on. I'll be back in, like, 10 minutes. God damn, dude. I may have to just go perma full screen, which I don't want to have to do. But, like, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Like, there's no other, because, like, it's getting to the point where, A, it's completely and irrevocably without warning. And then, B, it's just, now it's getting to the point where it's not even flashing, it's just showing the picture. So, you know, there's nothing I can do. It like... But maybe this is for the best. I've always watched him kill people in my dreams. But maybe he never existed in the first place. Maybe it was me all along. I remember Yumizuka's words. She said that I was a true killer. Back then, all I could do was deny it, but now, I don't even have the power to do so. My disturbed mind. Yeah! Sorry. My broken body. The dreams I have of killing people. The voice that echoes within me. The voice that isn't mine. The Tohno Shiki who can't stop imagining how I violated Hisui. The headache that feels like my skull is cracking. It's like the sound of the killer's personality devouring my soul. The forgotten memory of that incident. My figure coated in blood. Then maybe my dreams of killing people might be forgotten memories surfacing once again. Pain floods my consciousness. I can hear a voice that tells me to kill something. Anything. Yeah, sorry, you know, like, nothing I could do. But it's alright. Even if I am a killer, I couldn't possibly kill anyone the way I am now. Just like he said, I'm locked up in here, not even being able to take a step outside by myself. Chapter 12, Daydream. All right, he's wheezing a lot. I'm not doing all that. Shiki-sama, please hold on, Shiki-sama. All right, he's wheezing a whole lot. He's got the Rona. That's not funny. I shouldn't say that. Please excuse me, Shiki-sama. Hisui. Thank goodness. You have awoken, Shiki-sama. Hisui speaks to me in a clipped voice. I don't understand why Hisui is looking at me like that. What happened, Hisui? Looking at me like that, did something happen? No, it's nothing. Shiki-sama, please rest your body. You do not need to think about anything at all. Yeah, I'm already doing that. But Hisui, isn't it loud this morning? I can't sleep well with this wheezing sound coming from somewhere. Shiki-sama, that is... Hisui falls silent with a strained expression on her face. The sound keeps coming. I can hear it coming from near me. I cough. Only during that instant does the sound stop. Well, I feel stupid. The wheezing sound was only my breathing this whole time. Man, it's not like I caught a cold. With tight lips, Hisui hangs her head. It looks like she wants to say something, but she can't. Hisui seems to be acting that way. Hisui, why are you so quiet? You haven't done anything wrong, so relax. Yes. If there's anything I can do, I will try my hardest to do so. You don't have to be so tense, Hisui. As long as you're here, I can relax. And it's better for me if you smile. Is this face acceptable? Hisui looks at me with an incredibly serious face. In all honesty, the look she has now is nothing like the smile she'd shown before. But seeing Hisui try so hard does make me happy. Yeah, you can relax more if you want. Could you bring me something to drink? My throat is dry. I can hardly breathe. Yes, I already have a drink ready for you. Hisui disappears from my view. The drink is probably set by the wall. Hisui comes back with a silver tray and places her hand on my back to lift me up. In that instant. See? Yeah, that's why I have to go full screen. See? As soon as I feel her hand on my back, it comes with disgusting speed. Shiki-sama, is this all right? It's not good to drink it all at once, so please drink this slowly. Shiki-sama? If you do not open your mouth, it will spill. Get away! Yeah! Crash. The glass falls to the floor. Hisui sits on the floor where I pushed her away. I start to wheeze once more. My breathing is as ragged as that of a wild beast. Shiki-sama! Hisui isn't mad that I pushed her. Instead, she's even more worried. Please forgive me. I moved you without asking. I should not have done such a shameful thing. No, that's not it. It isn't your fault. The one to blame. It's not it at all. You haven't done anything wrong. The one to blame is me, wheezing even more violently. Lusting after Hisui's body. Shiki-sama. It's okay. Please leave. I beg of you. Just for now. Please leave me alone. Shiki-sama, if that is what you wish. Hisui's voice trembles. She retreats from the room. Time slips by. Simply lying in bed, with my body as it is, I lose all sense of time. Did I run Hisui out of my room an hour ago? Or was it 30 minutes ago? I can't tell for certain. After I became alone, the clock has advanced 3 hours. But I can't trust it. The seemingly round clock looks distorted. All I can hear is the wheezing of my breathing. The distorted clock claims it's now noon. The examination is around 2, so I can protect my sanity by myself for a bit longer. Well, but then, if I'm alone, then those headaches will return. And they may rob me of completely all of my reason. Excuse me. Silently closing the door, Hisui enters my room. Hisui enters carrying a tray with a glass of water and some sort of medicine. Hisui, it isn't time for the examination yet, right? Yes. I just thought that you might be thirsty. She locks the door with metallic clinking and draws close to my bed. Locks the door? Can you raise your body by yourself? If you can't, then I will most humbly give you assistance. No, I'm not thirsty. Besides, why did you come here? I told you to leave me alone. I refuse. I cannot leave you alone like this. After she says this in a distinct voice, she places her hand on my shoulders. Hey, Hisui! Please, if you are unable to stand by yourself, just say so. She quickly lifts up my body with a strong pull. Hisui takes the medicine and forces it into my mouth. Please drink. This is a special medicine that my sister made for you. The water pours down my throat. Maybe it's because she's mad about before, but she's acting rather forceful. She moves like a precise, flexible doll, without a will of her own. What are you doing all of a sudden? Of course, I've been taking it out on you, but this is too... Huh? My body falls to the bed. I can't put any power on my movements. I've no strength. But I don't feel bad either. Rather, it's more a feeling of inconvenience. My body starts to heat up from its very core. This is like that feeling of being alive. How long has it been since I felt like this? I can't believe it. Somehow, like this, I feel like I could even walk. You must not. My sister has told me that it would not work unless you slowly regain your senses of the body. Please rest some more, Shiki-sama. Okay. If you say so. But what are you going to do? I will take care of your body, Shiki-sama. With that, Hisui takes her cool fingers and crawls them on my chest. I shiver. Uh-oh. So let's just go ahead and go all the way full screen then. No, come on now, I said all the way. There we go. Like the recovering body, what's been quieted down surfaces again. Hisui! If you want to take my pulse, use my arm! No, I'm not taking your pulse. I'm checking your heartbeat. Ice. Her cold fingers move from my chest towards my stomach, sliding downwards. From the opening in my shirt, her fingers feel my skin. Hisui! Please be quiet. If you move around, the medicine will not work. For real? Yes. It is a medicine that is easily dissolved by your body, so if you move, it will dissolve quickly. My sister has told me that this will dilute the effects of the drug, and that you should let the drug dissolve slowly for its full effect. Well, if Kohaku-san said so, then I guess it can't be helped. I blush. Hisui's fingers, which normally don't touch men, are now feeling my skin directly. At this rate, Huh? Okay. Just real quick, I'm gonna exit full screen just so that I can show you everybody that Hisui currently looks like this. I don't think that's Hisui. I don't know what's going on. Maybe that's it's a vampire doppelganger or something. I don't know. That's not Hisui. That's not Hisui. Something's wrong. Your body temperature is pretty constant. At this rate, you'll be unable to think about anything difficult for a while. Still standing, she looks down at me as if she was staring at a dead body in a coffin. Do you remember, whenever you would play in the garden, you'd always look up at the window I was in? I was always looking forward to that time. Everyone in the mansion treated me as if I didn't exist. Your eyes would always look at me and speak without words. Hurry up and come outside and play with us, they said. But I didn't leave the mansion. I didn't know how. I didn't even know what it meant. Hisui's voice is far away. Her uninterested voice. Her voice seems to be clear of dark tones, but still. I did not look out the window to find meaning. I just didn't want to be in Makihisa's room, so I was there. The only place I was allowed to be outside of this room. Outside of his room. Therefore, it meant nothing to me. The figures of Shiki-sama and Akiha-sama playing in the garden were no different than the sun in the trees. If you had never noticed me, I would have been fine. If you hadn't waved to me or called out to me, who knows how I would have turned out. The way I am now, everything is because of you. Saying that, Hisui smiles happily. Okay, now we're gonna go full screen. Every day, I looked forward to that time. I would always see you looking for me. Every day, those eyes would tell me to come play, to come outside. Isn't it funny? Because you were there, I noticed for the first time that I had legs that could take me outside. Are you listening, Shiki-sama? Even though the drug is working, please don't space out on me. Since I was a child, I've always wanted to talk to you like this. Hisui's mouth is distorted. Happy. Her lips make the shape of a smile as if she's having fun. I really did look forward to it. But it wasn't for you to take me outside. I knew that such a thing was impossible. I would have been fine if I never knew what hope was. Then I never would have known despair either. But you would always tell me with your eyes how simple it was, how much better it would be if I went outside. Really, I would always look forward to the afternoons when you would play outside. You were the only one I could let my emotions out on. No matter what that emotion was. I bet you didn't know how much I thought about you every day. I can't hear her voice very well. She just keeps talking. My mind is hazy, and I can't quite grasp what she's saying. Just that what Hisui is saying right now is a curse. When I come to, my whole body is burning. My pulse races, and my veins feel like they'll explode. Even though I was that close to death, I feel vitality returning to my organs. Hot. Hisui, it's really hot. It's so hot I'm going to go crazy. These sheets are in the way. These pajamas are too hot too. Let me just double check to make sure I went full screen. Okay, I did. I just wanted to make sure. I feel as if I'm wearing a winter coat in the summer. But I still can't move. This body that hasn't been able to move for 3 days can't start working that easily. Hisui, what's happening to me? I'm hot, but my body won't move. Yes, no matter how much energy is restored, you're losing energy at a higher rate. Therefore, this drug can only restore your energy in this small part of you. Hisui says this, and Hisui takes the fingers on my stomach and moves them downward. Down there, which has been standing up from before, is what you could say a pillar of myself. Jesus Christ. My back starts to arch slightly. Hisui's fingers crawl over the hot... Okay, you get the idea. You get the idea. I guess I could say this line. Don't taunt me like this. Why? I kept you away so this wouldn't happen. But if you keep doing this, I'll... I can't hold back my lust any longer. Shiki-sama. I will now... Okay, alright. You get the idea, okay? Do I need to spell it out for you? She's reaching down to the lower part of her pants because she's trying to get into her pocket to pull out his Nintendo Switch. Because it's not docked, so she can dock it and they can play Mario Party. That's what's going on. I can't show you because of the copyright, that's why. But they're enjoying a nice game of Mario Party. Give me a second. I have to go check something. Really? I have to pick It's Not Enough? That's nuts. Yo, that's wild. Nasu, you're crazy. What in the world? Get a chance, don't go all the way. Well, I don't actually think it matters. Okay. So from what I've quickly Googled, apparently the canon is the or what is supposedly considered canon is choice 1. All right. I think I can maybe debatably exit full screen a little bit. Sort of, kind of. The canon is choice 1. So, okay, to be clear, Shiki and Hisui, quote unquote, had a rousing game of Mario Party where Hisui stole every fucking star, and cheated at all the mini games. She had a modded controller, clearly, and Shiki was so pissed off about this that he rose up from the bed, and he's like really mad about this. So I'm left with this choice. Either it says 1, this just isn't enough at all, and like that would be like, no, we need a rematch, and I'm gonna steal all your stars. Or number 2, I can move again. I should just thank her, as in thank her for getting out my Nintendo Switch and playing Mario Party with me, because that really did the trick. So I think we can just say I should just thank her. I think we can get away with that. Okay. I don't know what to say. Even though I'm only a little better than yesterday, at least I know I feel alive. But after making Hisui do that, making her play Mario Party with me, maybe it was better if I just stayed like that. Hisui straightens out her clothes and moves away from the bed. Hisui, Shiki-sama, please do not tell anyone of this. I do not want you to say it even to myself. Of course. Hisui must hate what she just did enough to not even want to be reminded of it. Shiki-sama, this was something that I did on my own. Please think like nothing happened. Otherwise, I will be unable to serve you any longer. I don't know how to respond. I don't have the words to apologize to her, and I don't have the words to thank her either. Well then, please excuse me. Oh, the police, she just stole your Switch. That's right! She never gave it back! She still has it! Shit. Shit. Well, we live in the same house. We'll get it back eventually. Hisui leaves. All I can do is watch as she does so. It's 2 o'clock. Even though it's time for my checkup, Hisui probably won't come. All I can do is sigh. Just how did all of this happen? Even though it was Hisui that started all this. What was I doing? What was I doing unplugging my Joy-Cons and throwing them across the wall like that because I got so mad because she stole my star in Mario Party? I have a headache. I don't quite understand how, but what I did with Hisui helped me regain some of my strength. But in exchange, my headaches have gotten much worse. I hear a knock at the door. It's probably Kohaku-san, I suppose. Please excuse me, Shiki-sama. The one who came was Hisui. Hisui wordlessly performs her usual checkup. Because I haven't slept today, I'm not bleeding. I'm not using an IV, so after taking a few measurements and changing the seats, she gives me some water and medicine. The whole time, there's nothing but silence between us. After doing what I did, I can't look at her in the face. I think Hisui's like that too, but Hisui's probably still dutifully and methodically carries out... But Hisui probably still dutifully and methodically carries out all of her normal tasks because of her role as a servant. And all of a sudden... Shiki-sama, how is your body's condition? She talks to me. As far as my condition goes, I can still move a little more than before because of what happened earlier, but... Shiki-sama, is there something the matter? Your face seems very red. My face is red because... Hisui... You... Yes? What did I do? Hisui tilts her head to the side unquestioningly. Damn it. I just can't say it. And I still haven't been able to apologize for before. That is... I'm sorry about before. You must have been embarrassed to do it, but I treated you a bit rough. Hisui lowers her gaze as if embarrassed. I suppose she remembers now. I guess that's not the reason. Do not worry, Shiki-sama. I must apologize as well for doing that to your body without asking. It's only natural if you end up hating me. Hate you? I've no reason to hate you. No matter what happens, I won't hate you. Besides, it's only natural if you end up hating me. My whole body becomes heavy as I say this. Even though I'm the one who said it, it should be about time Hisui is getting tired of hearing me. I bet she's remembering what happened before, and hating me even as I speak, huh? That's odd. I think we're okay. Why is Hisui smiling so happily? Hisui, why are you smiling? Shiki-sama, your words and my words were the same. I thought it was amusing. Hisui giggles, as if it's really funny. My head starts spinning. Hisui's rare smile is so cute. I'm about to go crazy. Alright, now we go back to full screen. Because when Shiki goes crazy, so does this game. That might be why. Her smile looked incredibly scary to me. Anyway, I haven't said thanks yet. Thank you for before, Hisui. The, method was a little problematic. But thanks to you, my body's better. I may even be able to walk a little. Yes. Even though what I did was a small thing, I'm happy that I could be of some use. Hisui looks at me directly. Seeing her like that makes me remember what happened, and I start to get a little uncomfortable. But about before, I don't think it was really appropriate. I'm happy, but it's not quite right. Not quite right? Yes. That's something both parties should agree to. And even though you're a servant, you don't have to go that far. I understand. As you say. I will ask you your permission before I touch you next time. No, you're missing my point. Please excuse me. If anything happens, please call for me, Shiki-sama. Hisui walks out of the room. She's really calm. I'm a bit taken aback. Just seeing Hisui's face makes me blush, but Hisui acted just like she always does. I just don't get it. Something doesn't feel quite right, and lingers in the back of my mind. When I open my eyes, the day has already passed. It seems I fell asleep, but I don't remember when. My breathing is ragged. My body is burning. My body feels like it's roasting, erupting into flames. Water! My throat is thirsty. It's so hot I can't even speak. I can't even call for Hisui or Kohaku-san. My empty room. I start to feel down, staying in this room for so long. This restless room. This room I don't remember. This room. It feels like it isn't my room. Water. I'm thirsty. Water. I should go back to my house and quickly get some water to drink. Excuse me. I grasp for air, placing my hand on the wall and feeling like I'll collapse at any second. I manage to drag myself out of my room. I have trouble breathing. What is this? I haven't even walked 30 feet, and already my heart feels like it'll explode. I need more air. Still, I have to go. I might die if I walk anymore. But if I don't get any water to drink, I'll probably die anyway. Then, I'll walk and go get some water. I can't just stay and lounge on my bed forever. I go out into the courtyard. Water. This isn't the kitchen, though. I enter the woods. Soon I'll be able to be at a place with water. A familiar place. With the fever getting to me, I arrive at the place. White sunshine. Even though the day is already ending, the entire world is white. This place is burning hot like a desert, and I squint my eyes since the world is so white. Thud. I hear a noise. It comes from the detached house. Someone's inside. Opening the sliding door very slightly, I peer in from the porch. Inside, I see the figures of Akiha and Kohaku. We are gonna go a little bit more full screen. They look a little strange. I hear the swishing of an obi being removed. What? Without a word, Kohaku pulls down her kimono and bares her breasts. Kohaku stands there with a blushing face but does not move. Akiha presses her lips against the bare white chest. Tension. Okay, I read all this already. This is the scene where Akiha is drinking Kohaku's blood. I feel dizzy. My mind goes blank. All I can do is stare at the strange event happening before my eyes like in a daydream. Oh, they're having a conversation. That's interesting. About the killer. What do you think, Kohaku? Let's see. I think there can be no mistake that it's the work of Shiki-sama. What? I suppose so. I have no idea how he can walk around with that body. But we can't leave him alone. The impurity of the Tohno blood that is awakened must be cleansed by those of Tohno blood. Just what are they saying? Then, Akiha-sama? Yes. As the head of the Tohno family, I will kill my brother. Those words send chills down my spine. Akiha isn't playing around. Even Kohaku-san nods seriously. Then, Akiha-sama, we should let Hisui-chan know about this too. You're right. But we shouldn't need her help. My brother can't move around as he likes, so we should be enough to kill him. My breathing gets out of control. You understand, Kohaku? Don't let Nissan pick up on any of this. It'll be over in a few days, so let's not trouble him. Yes, I understand. He can't even move from his bed by himself, so he'll never find out. My fingers shake uncontrollably. Nausea permeates my being, and I almost pass out. But I can't pass out here. I have to get away. If I pass out here, I'll surely be killed. If they find out I was watching them, they'll kill me right here. I struggle for breath. I don't understand. I don't understand why they'd want to kill me. Even my brain trying to understand doesn't work because of the fever. I don't understand. It has to be a bad dream. Dream? Yes, this is a dream. Like always, this has to be just another one of my nightmares. Then, I have to wake up quickly. Before this horrible vision consumes me, I have to wake up and return to my normal life. Somehow, I make it to my room. Now I should lock the... Shiki-sama! I don't know how long she's been there, but Hisui's standing in my room. What are you doing? In your condition, walking is very dangerous. Hisui, please lay down. If you push yourself, Akiha-sama will scold me. Akiha will scold? Why would she get in trouble if I went outside? No, I understand perfectly. Akiha realizes that I'm the killer. So she plans to lock me in my room, and when night comes, kill me. Please leave, Hisui. Shiki-sama? I won't let anyone in this room. Even you. No one will ever come in again! Shiki-sama, yeah! I don't know where I got the strength, but I push her out into the hallway. Then I shut the door and lock it. Shiki-sama! Shiki-sama, please open the door! Shiki-sama! She knocks on the door. Ignoring it all, I crumble to the floor. Pain. It sticks inside my brain. The poison permeates every pore of my body. Every time I take a breath, the mold invades my whole body. I can't move freely. Something other than my organs or my functions, but something more from the core, like my very own energy, seems to be flowing out of my body. My heart has an invisible pipe sticking out of it. My life is flowing along this pipe to him. It hurts, so I can't make it. No matter how hard my body tries to recover, he takes away everything. So unless I take in something from the outside world, I can't live. Intravenous drip. nutrient supplement, injection, sedative, moisture, blood, reason, intelligence, feelings, memory, sight, sound, taste, touch, smell, bodily fluids, love, impulse. These drugs. All they can do is barely keep me alive. This isn't healing me. If there's something that will help me move, it's... Yeah, see, this is why I gotta stay full screen. Knock, knock. The sound wakes me up. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Shut up! Placing my hand on the wall, I manage to stand up. My own wheezing fills my ears. Knock, knock. Nissan, please open the door, Nissan. Akiha is banging on the door. That's right. I locked it so no one can get in. Let's see. Let's think about this. Should I lock the door, or should I unlock the door, or should I keep it locked? Because, like, from Shiki's motivation, it makes sense from his perspective, even though it's a misunderstanding, to keep the door locked. But we, as the audience... I should have saved. But we'll pick number 2. Why did I lock it? My thoughts start to move through a haze. That was because... Yes, this is a full screen playthrough from now on. Okay, camera only. That's right. I locked it so Akiha wouldn't get in. Nissan, I know you're up. You have to get your examination, so why did you lock the door? Bam, bam, she knocks harder. Akiha frantically calls me from outside in a bitter voice. Please open the door already! You haven't had your evening IV. Do you want to die? The pounding on the door doesn't stop. It's only natural. It's not good for Akiha if I shut myself in my room like... If I shut myself in this room like this. As long as I'm doing this, Akiha will not be able to kill me. I mean, she could probably get in through the window. If she really wanted to. Nissan? Hey! Are you listening to me, Nissan? Bam, bam. I don't really mind the knocking, but I can't stand having to listen to her voice. Shut up! I hear her gasp from the other side of the door. Shut up? Nissan, I'm only worrying about you. I don't care. I'm not coming out. If you're really worried about me, then just go away. What? Do you get it? I'm not ever coming out. I won't let you kill me. Thud. I hit the door. The other side of the door becomes a frozen silence. And after that... Nissan? Just what do you mean? Who told you that I would kill you? Just go away. I'm not a killer. I'm still sane. I can't believe it. Nissan, you're already pulled in this much? Her words are filled with surprise. I sense her step back from the door. I understand. Nissan, you are exhausted right now. So I will come back and see you later. Shut up! I won't let you or anyone else in this room. Nissan, I will listen to your words today, but tomorrow I will make you listen to me. Leaving you by yourself for 1 day is dangerous enough. I simply cannot leave you alone for 2 days. Otherwise, you'll surely die. Please wait just 1 more day, Nissan. I hear her footsteps recede. I can hardly breathe. Just like Aki has said, I will surely die at this rate. But it's better than Akiha killing me. I keep the door locked. I lean against the wall and keep my eyes open so I won't fall asleep. Chapter 13, okay. I feel like these chapters are way shorter than anything in the previous 3. And I think that's because you're meant to play this so much later that now that we know everything, there's no need to dump constant exposition. Knock, knock. Constant knocking. An abundance of knocks. Copious amounts of knocking. The night is over. A terrible silence. I can't even hear the wheezing of my breathing. My body doesn't even twitch or move at all. My mind is completely stopped as well. I bet if I look at myself in the mirror, I would look like a puppet with its strings cut. I cough. I screw up the rhythm again. More knocking. I get back my rhythm, and I can continue breathing. Being by myself all night caused my body to become really weak. My vision is blurry. The air touching my skin is painful. My organs are so screwed up now that I can't breathe unless I concentrate. You must read tons of books to know the narrative beats. I've read a few back in... It's been a while. I don't read too much books anyway. Shiki-sama, are you awake? Hisui's voice. How many times is this? Hisui doesn't grow tired of this at all. You are awake, are you not? If that is the case, then please at least eat. No. I won't eat what any of you give me. I won't eat anything. I can't trust anything that comes from this house. Food, water, medicine. It seems like everything is a poison to kill me. Shiki-sama, I will place your food here. After I leave, please open the door and eat it. Hisui's presence recedes. I bang my head against the wall. How many times have I ignored How many times have I ignored Hisui like this? Hisui's different from Aki and Kohaku-san. Maybe Hisui's not trying to kill me. But that's just a fantasy. Hisui tried to lock me in this room. Like right now. She came to my room to look after me, keeping me trapped in this room. This is no good. I know my thoughts are just paranoia, but my mind won't return to normal. Knock, knock. It's Knuckles, sorry. My mind is foggy, and my body pulses with pain. My throat is so dry that it feels like I'll die if I don't drink water. In spite of all that, I still keep the door locked. The knocking begins once again. Knock, knock, repeating. Shiki-sama, your food has gotten cold. Her voice sounds sad. Akiha-sama and Nason have gone out and will not return today. We are the only ones in the mansion right now. Does she want to tell me to come out? Shut up. I told you to leave me alone. Why can't you understand that, Hisui? I hear a gasp. Her presence recedes. Yet again the knocking continues. Her presence recedes. We repeat this cycle countless times. Pain. This hunger is nothing. But thirst is killing my burning body. Just what am I doing? Lying crumpled against the wall, hugging my broken body. The closed window, the locked door. Come to think of it, a long time ago. It feels like something like this happened before, too. That was... How long ago was that? When I was just a small kid, taken to new surroundings and not being used to new people. I locked myself up in my room. I hated everything and didn't want to talk to anyone. During that time, there was a girl that always knocked on the door. Knock, knock was the sound. Every time I would ask who it was, the voice would always respond, "It's me." Shiki-chan, let's play. You'll get moldy if you stay in one place like that. I tell her it's none of her business, and make her go away day after day. The knocking again. Her presence draws away. That girl came every day. She would always knock, not getting tired of doing so. She would never force me out, but continue to call my name without opening the door. Why won't you come outside? I can't go outside. Everyone in the mansion, they all see me as the enemy. That's not true. Everyone wants to like you, Shiki-chan. But I can't believe her. My own father believed that... My own father believed that, and was killed by Tohno Makihisa. I see. No wonder you can't believe anyone. That's right. So it's easier for me to be alone. But still, you will just be yourself all the time. Being by yourself, I think that's supposed to say you will be by yourself all the time. Being by yourself is no fun. I don't care. This is better than getting killed. Better than being tricked. Better to be alone and trick myself instead of dying. Jeez. What? I understand, so you can, well, this is a flashback, so I guess, you can play Super Nintendo with me. Then you can come outside, right? Her words, then. I can't remember exactly what the... Okay, so it's not... Okay, it's not like a censored thing. It's like, he literally doesn't remember the word. Alright. I can't remember exactly what they were. With her voice. That girl said I could do... What? Knock, knock. Hisui really doesn't tire of this. Her surprising endurance reminds me of that childhood memory. I don't hear footsteps. She doesn't seem to have walked away. Hisui? There's nothing but silence on the other side of the door. Hisui's just standing quietly on the other side. Time passes. Hisui's presence doesn't move. All she does is wait by the door. Why will you not come outside, Shiki-sama? That's obvious. Since I can't believe anyone anymore, I'm being by myself. Neither Akiha nor Kohaku, not even I can be trusted. So I can't do anything but lock myself away. Yeah, I finally realize it. The thing with Akiha might really be a trivial thing. I'm trying to be alone so that I can lock myself up, as I might be the killer. No one? Are you saying you can believe no one, Shiki-sama? That's right. Therefore, there's no reason for her to worry about me. It's wrong for her to worry that much about me. The one wanting human blood. The one who violated her body so roughly. While playing Mario Party. Sorry, I fucked up the canon. Hisui, just go away. It's easier for me to be by myself. This way, I won't be a burden to anyone. That's a lie. That's not fun at all. Shiki-sama, you're telling a lie. Her voice actually sounds a little angry. Shiki-sama, if you say you cannot believe in anyone, please believe in me. So please, listen to me for just now. Her voice sounds like she's crying. She must be really angry, as she's not making any sense. You can believe in me? That's backwards. Normally I have to say I believe in you. Jeez, that's just absurd. I thought the only one who'd make that kind of ridiculous argument was that one girl. Believe in what? I do not know. I just know that I like you, Shiki-sama, which is why I'm calling to you like this. Thud. She knocks louder than ever before. Shiki-sama, please, open the door. Hold on. Okay, where were we? Shiki-sama, please open the door. I know I'm powerless, but I do know that it will be better than you being by yourself. She sounds like she's crying. The tone is different, but it feels familiar to what that girl told me back then. Will you resist again? Shiki-sama, you really are in danger like this. Why are you acting like back then? You promised that when you'd come back, you would play with everyone, so why? The crying voice of a young girl. I start to remember a little. That's right. Back then, before I was taken to the hospital, I made that small promise. I thought that I would go back to the mansion when I healed, so I just said it without thinking too much. Shiki-sama, I do not want to lose you right before my eyes, just like before. So please, please open the door. Shiki. The pounding against the door stops. It seems Hisui's crumbled to the ground in tears. That girl, who would call out to me day after day. That energetic, worrying girl that was always by my side. Just who? Really, who was she? Hisui. Even though I shouldn't have any strength left, I somehow managed to stand. Every time I move, I feel like fainting. But the pain is of no concern right now. Hisui. Hisui. Hisui, Hisui, Hisui. I drag myself to the door and place my hand on the lock. My numb fingers don't move as I tell them to, and the lock is difficult to turn. The lock finally clinks loose. The door opens. In front of me, I see the figure of Hisui. Alright, I'm like 90% sure we're safe. Cause like, come on. Like, why would they show a nude here, right? Shiki-sama, you look terrible. With tears still streaming down her face, Hisui stares at me. But I don't care about my body right now. More than that, Hisui. Are you that girl? Hisui doesn't answer. Her silence isn't disagreement, but agreement. Why? I thought she was Kohaku-san. You even told me yesterday that you were the child in the mansion. Shiki-sama, that was not me. I think Ne-san was helping you out since you were so weak. In other words, the Hisui that I saw yesterday was really Kohaku-san? Then Hisui, you're the one who played with us when we were kids, and Kohaku-san is the one who was always in the mansion. Why? I don't understand. Just, why were the two of you acting like you traded places? We never intended to deceive you. I think I became calmer after you were adopted by the Arima family. Ne-san tried to cheer me up by acting very happy, and then we gradually traded our roles. But why? Why did it happen? Hisui, you were always so energetic. That's not true. I'm naturally not active, but when you were there, I tried to follow you as hard as I could. But I never should have done that. Since I took you out into the garden, you had the accident. All I could do was watch in fear as you were killed before my eyes. All I could do was stare at your blood-soaked body. I couldn't even cry or call for help. Since that time, I was unable to understand myself. No matter how I tried, I could not remember how I acted or how I smiled. When you were dying, I could not do anything. I could only watch. It was as if I was a doll. So I thought, maybe it would be better if I was just a doll. Maybe I put a curse on myself. Before I knew it, I became silent, just like Ne-san. Ne-san took my place, doing the work I could not do, smiling because I could not. Wait, Hisui. What you're saying, I don't really understand is what I want to say. What do you mean I almost died? You know about the accident 8 years ago? Yes. You were not injured from a traffic accident. In the courtyard of the mansion, you were killed. What? That's not right. I'm the one who did the killing. Because I was the one looking down on that blood-stained body. Starting to feel lightheaded. All the strength drains from my legs and I start to fall. Shiki-sama! Please hold on. In that instant, Hisui wraps her arms around me to prevent me from falling. Her voice and mine overlap. Hisui stands there, desperately holding on to me. We look like we're embracing each other, and Hisui stands there trembling. Hisui, I understand. I understand that she doesn't like to come into contact with men. Even now, her body is trembling all over. Hisui, still, I can't let go. I wrap my arms around her. Her warmth, her soft body. Since we were children, the girl that's always looked after me. Yeah, there can be no more doubt. Hisui, finally we meet again. With my weak body, I embrace her close to me. Shiki-sama. Her shaking doesn't stop, but she does not refuse me and wraps her arms around my back. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm apologizing for. I just feel like there's so many things I have to apologize to her for. Not at all. You do not need to apologize for anything, Shiki-sama. Answering quietly, she takes me to my bed. Okay, that was kind of a hard cut, huh? I rest in bed. My body relaxes a little bit. The bed being much more comfortable than the floor. Hisui covers me with a clean sheet and brings me a glass of water. Shiki-sama, are you able to drink by yourself? Yeah, I think I can manage that. Taking the glass from Hisui, I drink my first glass of water in a day. The water quenches my thirst. The water seems to fill me completely up to my fingertips. I give the glass back to Hisui, and I fall down onto the bed. Shiki-sama! No, that's not it. I actually feel good. I was just relaxing. My health actually seems better. Shiki-sama, do not scare me like that. It would not be very surprising if you really did collapse in your condition. Hisui looks at me with uneasiness in her eyes. That look makes me want to thank her, and it also makes me feel regret. Shiki-sama, does it hurt anywhere? If you're in pain, please do not hesitate to tell me. No, nothing really hurts right now. Well, my head hurts. Hisui's worrying about me right now, just like always. All I've done in return to her is to act stupidly, not even realizing her absolute devotion. All I've done is bring pain to her heart. Okay, come on. I don't know what I was thinking not staying full screen. That's just egg on my face right there. Alright. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's just finish the chapter and then we're done. Like, alright. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this shit. And that time, when I did those terrible things to Hisui, even though it turned out to actually be Kohaku-san, I still did them to Hisui. And that's not all. I dream about killing people. And in accordance with that, I dreamt about violating Hisui. I do not deserve to be cared for by Hisui. Shiki-sama, was the water not pleasing you? I shake my head no. That's not it. Thanks for everything, Hisui. Sorry, I thought I heard something. This game outplays me every time, like literally 100% constantly. That's not it. Thanks for everything, Hisui. I never even thought that drinking water could help me this much. But that's enough. I don't deserve to be treated this well by you. Shiki-sama, are you still saying that? I just want to help you. It doesn't matter if you deserve it or not. No, Hisui. It's not you. Yeah, I'm the one at fault here. Hisui gives me nothing but devotion, but I repay her with cruelty. If you're here with me, I'll probably do something horrible again. So before I do anything, please leave. I beg you. I don't want to hurt you anymore, Hisui. Hisui doesn't say anything, but she has to understand what I'm saying. After several seconds of silence, it appears she understands, as she raises her head and nods. I refuse. Yeah, I'm sorry it had to be this way, but wait a minute! Hisui, what did you just say? I said that I refuse. Those words are not enough, and I cannot leave you alone. Until you can give me a valid reason, I will not follow your command. Hisui responds clearly. Please tell me the reason, Shiki-sama. Unless you do, I will not move one step. What? Her eyes are dead serious. I bet she could tell if I'm telling a lie or an excuse. And more than anything, I don't want to lie to her. I get it. So if I tell you the reason, you'll go? Yes. If it's something that can convince me, then I will fulfill your command. I take a deep breath. Mentally prepared, I open my mouth. Hisui, I see dreams where I kill people. Every night, I dream that I kill someone I don't know and drink their blood. You see dreams? Is that supposed to be your reason, Shiki-sama? No. The thing is, I can't tell if they're dreams or not. Maybe it's that I don't notice. But I might be killing people in reality. Just like the old man. There might be another self in me that I don't know about, walking the streets killing people. Shiki-sama, that's impossible. You're acting like the normal Shiki-sama right now. Right now I am. But sometimes, I get these strange thoughts. The dreams I see. They may simply be my memories. And truthfully, I did kill someone 8 years ago. I actually have the memory of looking down on that blood-stained kid. Shiki-sama, please get a hold of yourself. Thinking that you're a blood-sucking monster, it's surely too strange. Yeah, it's strange, but I can't laugh it off. Hisui, you don't know it, but I guess those of the Tohno family are different from normal people. The old man had split personalities, and even Akiha was sucking Kohaku-san's blood. Anyway, the people of the Tohno family are not normal, so I'm not normal either. I can't stop myself from lusting after you and Kohaku-san. It's all right now, but if I get that headache again, for sure, I'll do something terrible to you, Hisui. Shiki-sama, Ne-san and I have known all of that from the very beginning. Uh-huh? You knew? Knew what? that the people of the Tohno are not normal. No, in other words, you were the only one who did not know. Ne-san and I have known that since we were first brought into the mansion. What? But do not think that this is anything strange. Ne-san and I, we also carry a power that is not normal. It was because of that power that Makihisa-sama brought us here. Regarding the Tohno family, we know much more than you, Shiki-sama. Certainly, you can call the Tohno blood abnormal, but Shiki-sama, that has nothing to do with you. You do not have a split personality like Makihisa-sama, nor are you a vampire that sucks human blood. Shiki-sama, you are rather someone closer to Ne-san and I. I'm closer to you? Yes. You're definitely not a killer. Please, just trust me for now, and let me take care of you. No! It still doesn't make a difference to the fact that, I still want you. If you remain here, I'll do something I can't take back. About this problem, will you allow me to ask a question? Just so you know, Berserk, we're 75 to 80% done with the route. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind. Shiki-sama, do you not like Ne-san and I? Huh? Hisui asks something totally absurd, and she starts fidgeting with her fingers. Do I not like Hisui and Kohaku-san? Nothing could be further from the truth. Now look, there's no way I could ever not like either of you. I'm always thankful to Kohaku-san. And to you too. I'm always thinking about how thankful I am to you. She lets out a breath as she lets out the breath she was holding. Hisui visibly relaxes for some reason. Then, there's no problem. Your condition has put you under a lot of stress. This caused things in your mind to come up into your dreams. That means your thoughts are your true feelings. So it's not odd to feel that way if you have any liking toward us. That's true, but even still, it's strange to lust after... Okay, no, sorry, that's him talking. Even still, it's strange to lust after both of you like this. Yes, it is a bit dangerous, but Shiki-sama, you've always endured it, right? Then it will not be a problem. You say that you're dangerous, but you're a stronger person than that. If you've held out for this long, then you can still do so, right? Besides, it's your own will, so in no way do you have a split personality. Well, that in theory might be right, but it isn't that simple. But just seeing that trusting smile, I feel like I have to hold on no matter what. All right, if you say so, then you can be close to me. I'll try to hold myself in check as much as possible. No. It's not exactly what I meant. Hisui blushes and looks down. Huh? I don't get it. Hisui just looks up at me from time to time with a difficult expression. Hisui, did I say something weird? Hisui just stares at me. I start to feel very uncomfortable. My heart beats faster, under tension. I feel uneasy, like I got caught with something and I'm about to get yelled at for it. Thump, thump, thump. Crap. I start to feel a little dizzy, probably because I'm nervous. My consciousness starts to flutter. I forgot all about it, but my body isn't in the condition to keep talking. I feel like throwing up every time my heart pounds. Hisui. I hate to do this to her, but maybe it's better if I just sleep right now. Shiki-sama? Are you suffering? Just a little bit. But it's not serious. You don't have to worry about it. No. At this rate, you'll surely die. Ne-san said that you may not last until She said what? Ne-san said that you might not last until evening. What? I feel a chill as I hear that. It's not like I haven't thought about it. When this body did not heal, I've imagined many times that my weakening body will only end in death, but still, to hear it from someone else like that sends a chill up my spine. I don't know what to say. Should I just accept it? Should I deny it? I can't do either. I felt that my body would die pretty soon, but it just doesn't feel real. It feels like I'm just watching the life of some sick person on some sort of television show. Akiha-sama and Ne-san left in order to save you, but they may not make it in time. Even if they are successful, if your body runs out of energy before that, there's no point. Well, I guess you're right. I don't know what the two of them are doing. She says they're going to save me. Are they searching for something that can cure my condition? But all that work, it'll be useless if I die before they get home. But, you know, there is a way to give you energy so you'll be able to last until they come back. Please excuse me, but if you would allow it, then I can perform that method. Hisui hesitantly looks at my face. Hisui says there's a method to save me, at least for tonight. If that's true, then I've no reason to refuse it. It isn't a matter of allowing it or not. If it can help me even a little bit, then we don't have a choice. I'd like to ask for it myself. Yes. Then, Shiki-sama, could you please close your eyes for a bit? Close my eyes? Well, sure. Is this good? Hold on. 100% full screen. That is fine. Please do not move. I hear footsteps. The rustling of her clothes tells me she's coming closer. And then something shifts onto the bed, and I feel something touch my lips. A tender sensation. I feel the warmth of a human body, and it must be Hisui's lips. My body heats up, her lips hesitantly pressing up against mine. This sensation, and the feeling of her breathing, seems to fill my body like a drug. Thump, thump. With just a kiss, my mind goes totally white. I'm pleasantly floating away. All my pain, all my tiredness, melts away like ice on a summer day. Hisui exhales. That small contact between us starts to get heavier. Hisui! I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Jesus. Nasu's crazy. Like, the way he wrote that was insane. I'm not reading all that, by the way. I'm out of breath. Thump, thump. My body, it feels incredibly warm. My heart races uncontrollably. Hisui stands by the side of the bed, averting her gaze in embarrassment. I don't exactly know why she did that. Hisui, just now, why did she kiss me? Why did nothing more than a kiss heal me better than any medicine? I don't understand any of it. That is the way I can help you, Shiki-sama. Help me? But how? I really don't know how. It's just that Ne-san and I can transmit some of our energy to those that we press our bodies against. If we exchange a fun act of video games, we're able to recognize that person as someone like us, and it lets us share our energy and amplify their powers. What are you talking about? Ever since we were born, we've had these special bodies. We're not like the Tohno family, but we're special people born from normal people. Makihisa-sama called us synchronizers. I think that word was in the old man's journal. Makihisa-sama brought us here to suppress his increasing Tohno self. We are more suited for amplifying one's power, rather than sharing our power. Makihisa-sama synchronized with Ne-san. Makihisa-sama synchronized with Ne-san with his human side, and barely stayed sane. That was kind of weirdly written. No, she doesn't have to tell me all this, but by the exchange of fun video games, it must mean... I don't understand completely, but video games, it's like some sort of medicine or something, right? Yes. Normally, it would not have much of an effect, but now your energy's very low. I believe you'll be able to at least return to your normal state even with my powers. I see. That's why I feel so good right now. I squeeze my hands. Moving. Yeah, I can move! My joints are a little stiff, but I can move my body of my own free will. Being able to do such a simple thing makes me happy right now. Thank you, Hisui. It looks like my body's back to normal, thanks to you. I throw my arms up in the air, but Hisui still looks uneasy. As I think back, her breath felt so good. I forced Hisui to continue kissing me. I'm sorry. Your breath, it felt so good, No, what happened before was a good thing. I don't think I would be able to transfer any, video games by myself. The fiction is falling apart. Hisui looks at me embarrassed. But Shiki-sama, this is a temporary treatment. You'll return to your original state soon. What? For real? My previous state? You mean back to the way I was? No, anything but that. Being able to move like this again. I finally understand. These past few days, my body's been terribly wrong. So now, since I can finally move again, thinking about my body going back to the way it was sends shivers down my spine. What should I do? I don't want to go through that again. Being like a puppet with its strings cut. My head feeling like it's being split open. This time. Before my body would stop, I think my mind would break first. Shiki-sama, I do not want you to have to return to the way you were before either. Therefore, can you share your Nintendo Switch with me? Again. That's what she said. With her fingers trembling, she says this while looking directly at me. My heart skips a beat. playing Nintendo Switch together means... it means having fun and playing video games. So that would mean... That's, Hisui remains silent. So, should I be the one to say it? In other words, you want to play Smash? Hisui nods wordlessly. My face instantly flushes crimson. The very thought makes me happy. No, that's bad. I can't go back to the way I was, but that's bad. Okay. I think we get the idea, right? Back in business. It might be because she helped me regain my strength, but Hisui is absolutely exhausted. Or maybe I pushed her too hard. I feel a tinge of regret. All of this was her first time, so that was really too much for her. But she's just so cute, I couldn't help it. I kept spamming grabs like an asshole. I knew I shouldn't have picked Min Min. That was too unfair. I make up an excuse, but it can't be helped. Hisui sleeps, taking relaxed breaths. If I'm going to take action, it has to be now. Sorry. Sleep just a little longer, Hisui. After running my hand through her hair one last time, I change my clothes and leave the room. That's right. Akiha and Kohaku-san aren't here. This is a good opportunity. I can do some investigating into what happened 8 years ago. Excuse me. I enter the old man's room. This place should definitely have something to answer my questions. The desk drawer. It's empty now. There might be something that belongs to the old man in one of the locked drawers. But I don't think he'll keep something that important there. It'd be great if he had a safe or something. I search the room. Here it is. I find something like a safe pretty easily. There's no external lock, and I don't know the dial combination. So I take off my glasses and cut its line. There seems to be an old diary and some envelopes. The diary looks like that of a child's, and the other, like some old letters. Sorry. Old letters? Why? The handwriting is definitely my old man's. It's fragmented, and I can't understand it in the first place. Can't understand it at first glance, sorry. The date starts in the summer of 8 years ago, and seems to continue on a little past that. I don't understand it yet, but I'll continue leafing through it. Oh. Okay. Tell you what. I usually stop at chapters, but we're actually going to stop here, because we've been going for a little while. So... that was very, very stressful, wasn't it? That was a lot. That was pretty stressful. We finally defeated the evil. We finally defeated the evil. I think so far. I know for a fact that there is a lot of normal heading our way, which is good. I'm thankful for that. All right, so we'll do a stream on Wednesday. So that's what we'll do. Yeah, we still got one more route, don't we? And it's probably going to cover a lot of the same, some of the same material, which means we're going to have to deal with a lot more CGs before we're through. Oh, God. Oh, man. I don't know. I'm really worried about the like, stop at the best part. Well, now you have a reason to come back Wednesday. All right. Inu, Eddie, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming to the stream. If you're watching the VOD, thank you for making it this far. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/BerserkChip. That's BerserkChip with 2 P's because I forgot the password to my previous account. Follow me on Twitter for fighting game stuff and funny videos and highlights of the streams. Thank you very much for watching. We will be continuing with Tsukihime. We will be finishing the Hisui route, I think, Wednesday. I can't necessarily promise that. But I think we will finish it this week. Either Wednesday or Friday, we will see the freaking end. And then next week, we will start the Kohaku route. And I'm so scared. I'm so scared of how that's going to turn out. But yeah, this has been a really cool experience. I like Tsukihime. I'm glad that I'm getting to the point where I can finally say I've read Tsukihime. But I cannot wait to read something the fuck else, especially something that's not as dangerous to stream. So, thank you very much, and we will see you next time.